because we want to do elongated curls and we want definition over volume, we're going to just
all of those layers
towel dry. We're not going to actually scrunch. So normally we would scrunch first and then towel dry, but now we're just going to towel dry and get as much of the water out.
Obviously it's not
defined, and then we're going to go directly under the
now the bottom layer
directly under to the
layers that kind of
hood dryer.
Right on top.
We're not going to diffuse because we don't want to add more volume to her hair.
Side is a little bit.
We just want the elongated, defined curl pattern.
Just kind of grows.
Okay, and then
all of those layers hang longer than her underneath.
Yep. It's the same thing. Take the water, excess water out.
This side.
If you see frizzies, then we put a little bit more gel.
Obviously, it's not defined because we've just worked through it, but
gel.
Now the bottom layers are the longest.
Praying hands.
And then we have layers that
and we're not going to scrunch because we're looking for a more elongated curl pattern. Sometimes I'll just scrunch the very bottom.
Flatness on the top.
And then go and sit all the way up.
Grows.
And you see how her
layers hang
curl
longer
pattern
than her underneath.
It's pretty perfect. So we're going to take her over to the hood dryer.
And then
That's good.
Do we start from the bottom or from the top?
So from the middle, and then to the ends. Yep. And then I like to just rake it through, and then she'll probably, because I'm assuming she'll need another clump.
Yeah, it feels like
it's like it soaked it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some more.
The same amount?
That's good. And then, yep, emulsify through here, and then just pat, 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 and pat the top. Okay, and now rake it through. Is that feeling better?
Yeah. I just need to get through the middle more.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might have to split it down the center. And then you can add more if you need to, but it might just be a dispersing situation, especially if there's.
I just feel like the bottom needs a little more, but that might just need for me to like work my way through it.
So we always rake through first, but then once you've raked through the product, then you're going to brush through. So the raking is just to kind of get the majority of it moved around, and so you don't have clumps, but then the brushing will really disperse the product really evenly throughout the whole head of hair.
Like always like squeeze my way.
I know. It's okay, we're gonna have new shampoo. Oh. We'll have to be able to go through the back, yeah. Stand in the back, sit in the back. It'll be nice. Okay, and then go ahead and start brushing through and see if you need, that'll help you to know if you need more. I would start where there's a big clump of gel and then work it through, and then because there needs to be gel there. Yeah. So there's some missing. You can kind of tell
by how shiny
it is. Yep, exactly. There's a lot here and not enough there. It's because you want to see that shine start to build throughout the hair. And you'll see the sudsing, so the little bubbles. That's another indication. Try again. Yep, there. That's good. That you see now there's a shine to that and a sudsing.
Want me to brush this way?
Just see if, because sometimes that'll move the, yeah. I think you got it. Go ahead and do what you were doing. And then in here needs to get some sudsy.
Her hair kind of like drinks.
And you see how with the brush, it's really like smooth, buttery going through. It's not like tearing. You don't want to hear it or feel any tearing feeling. So if you get to the bottom and it feels like too much, you'll just go like what she's doing, where it's like just a little bit of detangling right at the bottom. Okay, do you feel any spots that still need gel?
Just like right at the back, right here.
Okay, go ahead and get some gel for that. When we go to the, we'll do it at the chair. It's always hard to get the back of the head in the shampoo bowl, but
yeah.
This area, and then yeah, because you can feel the slip. You'll start to feel the slip when your hair has enough product. Okay. Go ahead and turn that camera off, or water bottle. Okay, so what we're doing, go ahead and look in the mirror. Watch me in the mirror. So I'm brushing in small sections, and I'm getting these what we call seaweed clumps. Okay, so you're getting them to look like perfect little ringlets. So you take a section, you part it off, part your hair this way, add a little bit of water, and then brush, brush, brush. And I usually brush 5 to 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do here again. And do you see how it's changing drastically from if I just use my fingers? Like watch, if I just use my fingers and I go like this, it doesn't do as much up here. It might look good on the bottom, but do you see how nice these ones are? They're all clumped together. So we want to do that. We want to really take our time, brush the top and all the way down. And then you can do little finger coils for the very front baby hairs. Again, you'll do see, brush, 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 and then up here you'll do kind of like 1 or 2 little coils. That just helps to protect the baby hairs from getting frizzies throughout the week. You want them to kind of go into a curl family. Okay. So find a section that they will be happy living in, even if it's just a tiny little section, it's okay. So like this could be, but you see I'm not finger coiling all your hair, I'm just finger coiling the front ones that need a little extra love. And then I'm parting in the middle, about there. Is that about where you part?
Yeah.
So you can see how this takes a little while, but you're getting a really nice definition on the top of your hair. So even if you didn't do this 100% through all of your hair, if you at least do it on the top, you'll get a really nice definition that's going to last throughout the week. Much more than if you just scrunch this and go, which is also gorgeous. It's just, this is going to give you the elongated look, the longer look, and the more definition and not as much fuzzies. Okay? All right, go ahead and turn that off, and then you can Because we want to do elongated curls and we want definition over volume, we're going to just towel dry. We're not going to actually scrunch. So normally we would scrunch first and then towel dry, but now we're just going to towel dry and get as much of the water out. And then we're going to go directly under the to the hood dryer. We're not going to diffuse because we don't want to add more volume to her hair. We just want the elongated, defined curl pattern. Okay, and then the other side. Go ahead and tilt to the other side. Yep. It's the same thing. Take the water, excess water out. If you see frizzies, then we put a little bit more gel. So gel, and then praying hands, and we're not going to scrunch because we're looking for a more elongated curl pattern. Sometimes I'll just scrunch the very bottom. Okay, and then go ahead and sit all the way up, and you see how her curl pattern is pretty perfect. So we're going to take her over to the hood dryer. Grab the back. And this softens the curl. Okay. And then go ahead and stay there. Go ahead and flip back up. Okay. So we have lots of definition, lots of shine, but it's not crunchy anymore, it's soft. And then I'll touch up the cut, like there's some longer pieces that need to get touched up. So I'll touch up the cut now that we kind of have it styled and shaken out.